Good morning to all present here. I'm Ramya Devi, working as assistant professor in SNS College of Technology. Today I'm going to share a small article regarding JavaScript. So what is JavaScript? What is the difference between a Java and a JavaScript? So Java is basically a programming language and it is very powerful for its oops features, and JavaScript is a web programming language. So what is the difference between it? So Java is a program so that we can run by using a JRE environment, but JavaScript is mainly designed for writing and web pages, that is an interactive web page or some validation which has been done in the client side itself. So by using HTML, we can able to create a static web page, and also we can give some styling components using CSS. But by using a JavaScript, we can program an interactive web page so that the web page looks more interactive than created by a plain HTML. So over 98% of all the websites which has been used globally in the internet uses the JavaScript, because the JavaScript is a very powerful web web programming language. So by using a JavaScript, how we can build an interactive web page? So it enables a dynamic content, interactive maps, and animated graphics which extend beyond browsers to servers like Node.js and also mobile apps like React Native. So and also we can able to store the variables. Likewise, in Java, we can able to store a variable in a JavaScript, and also we can write a function and we can call a function, and also we can write an conditional loops, for loops, while loops, and also using a looping statement also. So here we have declared a variable and its data type. So variable can be declared by using two things like let and const for modern JavaScript. So here username, user age, and is logged in has been, the variables has been created, and username has been created by using let because it can be changed whenever we need. But user age can be declared by using a const because it cannot be changed inside your program, and also whether it is logged in or not is a boolean value. It has been declared by using an let, and also there is another variable name called var, so that is used whenever we are supporting an older browsers. And this is a control flow mapping of decisions and repeating actions. So this is an conditional logic, like if else it can be executed by using a JavaScript. We can execute the code based on these conditions. For example, if you are having a score which is greater than 60, and the console can be printed as pass. If your score is less than 60, the console log will be printed as fail. So here is a start, and also that we'll give a condition. So if yes, so A will be printed, and if no, then next B will get printed. And also we can use and repetitive actions like for loops. Like for example, if you are want to repeat a code block for a certain number of times, we can use a for loop. For example, if you want to display like 1 to 5 in a web page, we can use an, so instead of writing and 5 output statements, we can use a for loop in which the I can be printed in a log every time that for loop is executed. So once the for loop, the condition becomes false, so it will get out of your looping conditions. So for example, a simple check score timer for a quiz application. So this can be written by using and repetitive actions or a for loops. And also we can use a functions like any other programming language in your JavaScript. So functions is basically a reusable code blocks. For example, if you want to calculate something repeatedly inside your program, so we can write that block of code in a separate function, and then it can be called whenever in a program. So for that, first we have to define a task like functions which encapsulates the code to perform the specific operations, and also parameters and returns which accepts the inputs and provides the outputs, which enhances the flexibility, and also the modularity which promotes code reusability, making applications easier to manage. And also, for example, a function is used for calculating the total price with tax of an e-commerce cart. So here we can call that function anywhere in a program we have needed. So whenever we want to greet a name, so that name can be given by a user. So that can be called by a function and given a parameter as a function parameter, and then we can greet that name by using a return. And also we can do the DOM manipulations and interactions with HTML, like a document object model is a JavaScript interface to web pages which allows your dynamic changes. And also we can target the specific HTML elements by using ID or query selector. And also you can modify or change the content and visual experience by using a style dynamically. For example, a button click changing a paragraph, text, or color on a website. So these type of activities can be done by using an JavaScript.